What up though, it's Big Sean. Better Meeting You is out right now, man. You already know I'm with Double XL. Let's get to it. I kind of have a little bit of resistance when it comes to sharing my heart sometimes. When I open up like that, it's open to like everything, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm real like receptive of energy, real receptive of all the things. I've definitely built up tough skin, so it doesn't like, it's not like a make or break. I know I'm the source of my own happiness, my own everything, but it's just like when you share with the world, it's like a lot of energy. So I'm just feeling all that energy right now. The message that I want to be received is that I know everyone's going through something. I know it's like not easy at times. Sometimes it is, right? Sometimes it's beautiful. Sometimes it could be a lot. And to me, this project represents when you are going through those times to remember that the reason you're going through them is because you're the one that can get through it. You know what I'm saying? You're the one who was chosen to even be in that situation. So, you know, you accept it with a sense of pride and better meeting you. Better meeting you. And really, it's like, I'm a better me than you could ever be. Like, embrace yourself as an individual as well. So to me, that's the whole point of the album. It's like, go out here wholeheartedly and just, and rise above it all, you know? I don't even know why it took so long between the projects. Honestly, that wasn't the intention at all. In fact, like, I think having a baby really was something that took, rightfully so, like, you know, was very present through the pregnancy and through, especially our son's first year. That's almost 2 years, essentially, or, you know, pregnancy's 9 months and then a year. So it's kind of like, it equals out. Not to say I didn't work the whole time, but it just was like, my priority was family, you know? So it just is what it is. It was a true pleasure though. It was like, I wouldn't have done it any other way. So that's one of the reasons, but I'm not blaming, that's not a bad thing at all. You know, it was all my choice, so it's just how it is. When people ask me how I'm feeling, I don't like to just say good. If I'm not feeling good, you know, I'm feeling overwhelmed, I'm feeling a little stressed out, but I'm feeling very grateful. I'm feeling very like blessed, you know, because, you know, life is not guaranteed and none of this is guaranteed, and so many people go through so many different things, and it's like this is all I ever dreamed of in a sense. So I'm feeling great about it all. To me, I'm bringing back my honesty, my truths, and making the music I want to make. You know, sometimes it's music that's like an introspective part of myself, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I just want to have fun and rap. I'm multifaceted as a person, so the music it's not just like one sound. And whether that's like a good thing to be, I like being versatile. I'm a versatile person, so yeah. Consistency is an important part of my life. I feel like I haven't been the most consistent maybe in music as I could be, but I've always, especially lately, I've been consistent with myself. You gotta take care of yourself, and that's one thing I learned. And I don't even do that enough. But as far as like musically goes, like, yeah, I know that that's one of my biggest things that I lack is consistency. And so I would love to, I think I'm gonna like, I got a lot of momentum and I got a lot of music. So I got a lot to share, I got a lot of ideas, I got a lot of things to offer to the world. So on top of not just the music, like that's why I wrote a book as well. I think that's another reason that took so long for the music to come to fruition, is because I also took the time out to write a book that took 2 years as well. So I was kind of doing multiple things, you know, trying to like craft 2088 Part 2, trying to like, and making an album and writing a book and being a dad. So for some people it just seems like, oh, he's just been, I don't know what they think but it's been quite hectic for me, quite busy, and something I take very seriously. And I've been trying my best to do it at a pace that's as fast as possible without sacrificing any of the quality. For me in hip hop, when it comes to like those conversations about Mount Rushmore and all these things, it's like I got a lot of people who do fuck with me. I got a lot of people who don't fuck with me. And I can honestly say though, like the life that I've lived and the impact that I made, even like recently when I'm looking back on all that like Drake footage that's been dropping, and like I see all the impact, even that was 10 years ago, or like even with Travis, days before Rodeo, like Don't Play, you know what I'm saying? And like I was already doing it for a long time then. I've been blessed enough to see like so many years being in this music industry that to me, I can't even pay attention to where my status is to people, you know? It's too much for me to like concentrate on. It's too stressful. It's too gut punching sometimes because, you know, I have put a lot into it. And where I just left from, and people was rapping like the song I got first, Chain, with me and Nas and Cudi, and like rapping all these things, it was just very like, it was very, I felt very appreciative of that. But I also just feel like I can't even, when you're on your path, you just gotta stay on your path. And you can look to the left and sometimes they throw roses, you can look to the right, sometimes they throwing rotten fruit and things, rotten tomatoes at you, and you just gotta stay on your course, you know, because when you get thrown off, that's when it gets real bad. And I feel like I really got a purpose, you know, or else I wouldn't be able to do it. If you ask me what my purpose is to inspire any way I can. I don't know if my purpose is to be the best rapper ever or to be the, who knows, but I know my purpose is to inspire. I feel like I have one of the craziest stories in hip hop when it comes to just like the fairy tale rap story of meeting one of your idols, rapping for him, working to get a record deal, and then having to build an organic fan base from there and just go through all these ups and downs. And it's funny how a lot of the success that I did see was just me feeling and figuring it out. Hip hop is all encompassing, you know, it's not just flows, it is flows, by the way, you know, and there was a lot of flows that got inspired by me for sure, and a lot of flows that were just, you know, just taken from me straight up. I saw a little bit of the conversation when the Yes video dropped about like, oh, he's trying to sound like him, or he's trying to sound like Kendrick, or he's trying to sound like Baby Keem, or he's trying to sound like, you know, and I was kind of confused personally by it, but then when I did some research, I was like, oh, I see that, but also I've been doing that since 2014, you know what I'm saying? Since even like on a Drake clip that he posted, "Ho, shut the fuck up," you know, it's really them flows or that Paradise Extended that I literally listened to when I was making that stuff, or even the video. I know they said it was like, oh, he's trying to bite somebody, but to me that video was like an evolution of my Blessings video, you know what I'm saying? It's like, so I can't really read into it too much. I saw some of it, but I can't be all up on the internet because that shit'll have you fucked up. You know, what's gonna continue to motivate me, I would say, is like my beautiful life I have, my family and my listeners, you know, the people who do fuck with me, and just like trying to make a difference in the world. The world needs it right now. It's like, you know, on one of the songs on Boundaries on my album, I say the world's on fire when I step out the house. I gotta pay attention to everything I'm putting out. Cause it's like, you're not just putting out the fires, but you gotta really pay attention to like whatever it is that you're offering.